Hello everyone, Pharmacist Basi here, and I'm here to talk about the drug I mentioned in my last video, Dexamethasone, popularly known as Dexamethasone here in Nigeria. So we're going to talk about Dexamethasone. Of course, we know that we've received reports that a lot of people abuse Dexamethasone here in our parts for weight gain because of the side effects that it gives, which is actually weight gain. We try to create awareness on this, but we still receive reports that people come into the pharmacy to ask for Dexamethasone, obviously for weight gain purposes. Now, what is Dexamethasone? Dexamethasone belongs to a class of drugs known as steroids, and then this class of drugs are used for the relief of allergies, for swelling. They can be used to manage asthma, they can be used in the management of arthritis, and even chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. They are used for a wide range of conditions. And then this drug has a specific dosage for each of these conditions, and it has to be monitored appropriately. And then one funny thing about this drug is that it cannot be stopped abruptly. This drug, the dose has to be gradually tapered before it is stopped, because if stopped abruptly, it has withdrawal symptoms such as blurry vision, irritability, increased heart rate, and all of that. So now, dexamethasone actually has a side effect of weight gain, and this side effect, it comes as a result of the build up of fluid in the body. So this is how it actually causes weight gain, and that's why it is abused. So I'm here to throw more light and to create awareness. Do not use dexamethasone for weight gain. Okay, so I talked about the long-term use of Dexamethasone in my last video. I mentioned the conditions that of course will come when this drug is used for a long period of time without proper monitoring, and it is used like not in the right dosage. Of course, or maybe there's an overdose and something, and then it's used for a long period of time. It poses a lot of disadvantages. The first one I mentioned was immunosuppression. From the word immunosuppression, it has to do with suppressing the immune system. So with this drug, when it is for a long period of time, it suppresses the immune system. It makes the immune system weak and more prone. So this person that uses it for a long period of time, the immune system becomes weak and more prone to infections. Then I also mentioned osteoporosis is a condition in which the bones become weak. It loses its mineral density, and this makes the bone prone to fractures. And I also mentioned adrenal suppression. The adrenal glands are the glands that are found on top of the kidneys, and then these glands produce hormones that regulate the blood pressure and the blood sugar, regulates a lot of things in the body. So now, taking this drug for a long period of time and at a wrong dosage without proper monitoring leads to the suppression of the adrenal glands. And so of course, when the adrenal gland is suppressed, like I mentioned earlier, that it regulates blood pressure, the blood sugar level. So what will happen to a person's sugar level and blood pressure when the adrenal glands are being suppressed. And the last one I mentioned is Cushing syndrome. Okay, so the key features of Cushing syndrome is swollen upper body, a round face that is obviously swollen, which we refer to as moon face, thin arms, thin legs, distended abdomen with purple stretch marks on the abdomen and on the thighs. These are key features of Cushing syndrome, and these are the kind of people that we actually see in the pharmacy. They come in with distended abdomen, thin arms and legs, and then swollen face. So these people are actually they actually have Cushing syndrome. So this is like an awareness video. Share it to as many people as possible. Please do not abuse dexamethasone, and then you have to consult your pharmacist before you take any medication so that you can be counseled properly on the right dose that you should take your drugs. So don't abuse dexamethasone today for your good. Bye.